Week 2 of the new breath hold training cycle has just finished up, and I'm getting really stoked about this whole training program. As we talked about in the introduction video to this series, the first 2 weeks of training is focused on increasing my tolerance to the buildup of carbon dioxide in my lungs. Now, training has been staggered every other day, being an on-day rest day for the first 2 weeks. Going into weeks 3 and 4, though, I'll be training my oxygen levels every single day. There are a handful of things that I've learned so far, though, in this intensive 2-week program so far, which I want to share with you now before we get further into the training. Okay, so the first biggest thing that I have found out from this is how important doing a light breath warm-up can really be. Now, I do these breath holds right after I wake up in the morning, so doing a couple 30-second to 60-second breath holds while I'm going about my morning routine has made all the difference for warming up my lungs. It makes sense too. We warm up our other muscles before we work out or lift weights. Why wouldn't we warm up our lungs before breath holding? I even sometimes do this as a apnea walk style thing where I'll hold my breath and go about doing just some of my morning chores around the house, like putting away the dishes here. Now, this next tip is something I totally neglected the first week, and when I started doing this the second week, it significantly improved my ability to hold my breath, and that's putting down my phone. I know that sometimes I'm doing 30 minutes plus of breath holds, and it can get pretty boring, and there's a lot of stuff that you can do on your phone. But seriously, once I started putting my phone down, closing my eyes, and just listening to the apnea timer, my times and perceived effort of the hold times significantly improved. And that's really it. I haven't had to resort to doing any of my little tricks to try and extend my breath hold times, like drinking chamomile tea or splashing cold water in my face yet. I'm really trying to make it as far as I can, just doing things myself without any intervention before adding in things if I get to any plateaus. I'm filming this right now, actually later in the day that I just finished day 1 of week 3. And I have to say, I am just very, very excited for these oxygen tables to get started. Stay tuned for next week's video, where I'll be going over week 1 of oxygen training tables in this program.